All right, Michael.
Hi,
Thank
Kalinda.
Hi, thank you so much for joining me today. We're here to talk about one of your exciting webinars that you are doing currently, called Leading Unbreakable Teams. Did I get that right?
You did.
Yeah, tell me about what's that training about?
Well, right now, teams are under extreme stress. And this might have been true certainly before the last 2 years, but it's very true now. There are essentially two types of teams or groups, and I'm sure you might have experienced either one. Under pressure, under stress, during change, some teams pull together, other teams, frankly, pull apart. And so what I'm interested in and what I share in this workshop is why is that true? Why do some teams pull together? Why do some teams become more resilient, more strong, more fair, more flexible under stress rather than going into
So, Michael,
breakdown?
why do you think it matters actually working on having a team that is resilient?
Well, but behind your P&L, behind your ROI are your relationships, your your individual resilience is a lot of focus these days, right? A lot of leadership and books and tools and education about individual resilience. What's more important, I think, now is social resilience. So that is the resilience of the actual relationships on your team, not your individuals who might be more or less resilient, but how resilient is the whole team? How do they form the type of bonds that allowed them to be very honest with each other? And ultimately, the payoff here is the ability to handle a lot more heat. What do I mean by heat? I mean conflict, disagreement, difficult feedback, decisions that people don't appreciate. And so what we're talking about in the class is how can you actually use that heat to improve not just the outcome of whatever the business issue is, but over time, really improve those relationships so you don't have the turnover, that people are actually dedicated and interested in staying with that team. This training is for anyone who's involved with helping teams and leaders be more effective at the human interpersonal dynamic of their work. Right? So you might be a learning and development professional. You might be an HR professional if you're a trusted business partner. You certainly could be the team leader or team member yourself. And you're noticing times when you feel like it's so difficult that it's a little too hard to work things out. It takes too long. And so for anybody who said maybe our interpersonal dynamic needs a tune-up and they want new ways of both seeing that dynamic, discussing that dynamic, and changing the dynamic actually will lead to a transformation over time. All of that will just lead to people being, frankly, more satisfied with their experience at work.
Great. Thank you so much, Michael. Looking forward to seeing it.